This doesn't look like the beach. Google Maps, you failed me again. I put in Rockaway expecting you to come to the beach so I can beat the crowds before the weather gets nice, and you bring me here. Make a right up ahead. That doesn't make any sense. This can't be right.
Hey, you found this one yourself.
Huh?
This is Rockaway Brewing Company, one of the New York City breweries I was telling you about.
Rockaway Brewing Company started right here in Long Island City. However, we were brewing in our backyards out in Far Rockaway for a couple of years before we decided to get the space in Long Island City and start brewing here.
It gave us the ability to get our shoe in the door without a major infrastructure overhaul. They gave us kind of cheap rent. So instead of being out in Rockaway, which I think eventually, as we grow, we'll move out to Rockaway. But this was kind of our niche foothold as a place to kind of test the waters and see how the project was going to take off.
We basically make really traditional beers. You know, we just basically take a style that we really like, and it gets to the point where we really love to drink it, release it into the market, and we just make very simple styles. We have a small tasting room here in Long Island City. People can come get beers for off-premises consumption. And we have growlers. We also have a tour and a flight, so you have a tasting and a tour you take at the brewery.
We're in a lot of local bars and restaurants. We keep it fairly kind of exclusive because we're not making enough beer to be in every place that's out there.
We are a nano brewery, so we make very little beer. Nano brewery is super small. This is really small.
Part of the expansion is going to allow us to branch out a little bit and kind of enlarge the circle a wee bit. We're going from a 2-barrel system to a 5-barrel system. The thing that's exciting for us is that we'll now have jacketed fermenters, so even though it only sounds like we're doubling the brew house, we'll be quadrupling our output.
3 years ago, we went cross country. We just sort of drove through the West Coast and found that there was all these amazing little, like, nano breweries and microbreweries. Came back here and there's just no beer culture, zero.
A place like Portland, 50, 60 breweries for 500,000 people. New York City, we have 8, 9 million people, and you could count the number of breweries on one hand. They all disappeared after Prohibition. It was never between commercial real estate and just all the factors that make New York a hard place to do business. The real small nano breweries or just small craft brewers couldn't make a go of it in New York City, and we felt that part of us putting our flag in the thing was to show that New York needed more of it, and it's actually starting to take hold. There's now Queens. From the beginning, we were the first. Now there's 6, so it's taking root, and we find that very exciting.
So what's with all the beach gear? Did you think you were going to Rockaway Beach?
What? No. I knew I was coming to Rockaway Brewery. This is one of the breweries on the Urban Oyster bus tour that they're doing. I knew this. Rockaway Beach.
So then the pail?
Well, the pail is, the pail is my growler. You know, they fill up beer here to go, so it's a growler. Yes, and my towel to wipe up the beer.
Oh, okay. Well, you know that they actually sell growlers, glass growlers now. That's like a thing, 64-ounce growlers.
Yeah,
it hasn't been like that since the 19th century.
I'm very old-fashioned, that's all.
And then the goggles.
Ever hear of beer goggles?
Right.
We're excited to bring people in, have tours, and show off our new system and get our name out in the world. So come visit.
Yeah, if you like craft beer, just going to some breweries and see where they make it and find out what it's all about.